everyone. Today is Friday, May 29th, and today we'll be going over reason and evidence. And today we are not doing a common lit assignment. We are not doing a common lit assignment today. We will continue with common lit next week. So you don't have to ask me, where's the common lit link? What assignment do we do on common lit? Nope, we're just doing a regular ELA assignment today. Today's objective. Students will be able to identify the author's reasons and evidence to support their points about a topic. And your DOL is to read the story at the end of this slide, at the end of this PowerPoint, and fill out the chart. So I've done this for you in independent work where you just have to fill in the PowerPoint. So you'll be typing on this PowerPoint. Explaining an author's reasons and evidence. Learning target. Explaining how authors use reasons and evidence to support their points about a topic will help you better understand what you read. Some authors write to get you to agree with their way of thinking about a topic. To persuade you, authors provide points or ideas to explain their thinking. Authors back up their points with good reasons, telling why their ideas might be true. Authors support each reason with evidence or facts and examples that explain more. Good reasons and evidence are what make the author's points convincing. So back in school, when we were in our classroom, we all wrote research papers, and we need to prove something. We needed to prove our point. So I told you guys, we need to collect text, evidence, and reasons why our point is right. And that's what authors do. We've done it before to prove our point and make our points convincing so other people believe us. So one of the topics was, are sharks dangerous? And some of you said, yes, sharks are dangerous. So you had to prove that right. But then some of us said, no, sharks aren't dangerous. So you are trying to convince your audience members why or why not something is right. Look at the cartoons below that take place on a space station in 2450. Whoa. Think about how each child asks for a dog. So on the left cartoon, I see a boy, and that seems to be his parents next to him, and it looks like he's yelling. And the little bubble says, "But I want a dog." And I said it like that because I see an exclamation point at the end, which shows me he's yelling that. And I could tell by the way his fists are clenched and his mouth is wide open. It really looks like he's yelling, "But I want a dog." His parents don't look too convinced. They have kind of upset looks in their face of disappointment. So we'll see about that. We'll talk about that a little more. However, the cartoon on the right shows a girl, and she seems happy. She seems relaxed. She kind of looks like she's teaching. I see the pointer in her hand. And I see her parents next to her, and they look pleased. They have smiles on their faces, and she's pointing to a sign that says, "We need a dog." It teaches me responsibility. 1, it must have food and water. 2, it must be walked daily. Guards our home. So she's using evidence and reasoning to support why they need a dog. Which child do you think is more likely to convince his or her parents that a dog is a good idea? Okay, so now I'm going to fill out this chart about the cartoons, and you'll be filling out a similar chart for your DOL. What does the child think? So this is the point. The child thinks that we need a dog. The second column. Why does the child think this way? So I'm really focused on the girl because the girl did a really good job convincing her parents that getting a dog is a good idea. Why does the child think this way? So her reasons. Her 2 reasons are, a dog would teach me responsibility and a dog would help guard our home. And then in the third column is her evidence. How do details support the child's thinking? I'd have to take care to give the dog food and water every day. Dogs need exercise, so I need to be sure to take it for walks daily. And for the second reason, she doesn't really supply evidence, but I'm sure that she continued that poster on a second page. So the girl did a really good job explaining. She looks calm. She has her reasons. She has her evidence to support her reasons. This should so remind you of our research papers. We needed to do the exact same thing. So I can predict that girl will be getting a dog. Your independent work is to read the story and fill out the chart. You are able to type directly on the slide. Okay, so all you have to do is, your page is going to look like this. You're going to double click and type. That's all you have to do. When you're done, you submit it just like a normal assignment. So you're reading this and filling out this chart. Okay, I hope you all have a wonderful Friday and a really great weekend.